Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching, leaving a thumbs up, notification bell, links below, Patreon, Teespring, and you can follow me on social media. Thank you. So we're doing Bloodlines of the Illuminati reading. I'm going to start doing monthly readings for the 13 families. And just so we can keep tabs on them as much as they keep on us, as much as we can. So, I'm going to start with underlying energies here with this Egyptian tarot card deck. I'm going to do the high table layout spread. We start with I have a print out from the images on Google. So the first family is the Astor bloodline. Ten of Pentacles. Next is the Bundy bloodline. Nine of Swords. Next is the Collins bloodline. The Knight of Pentacles. Then the DuPont bloodline. The Wheel. And then the Freeman bloodline. Five of Wands. The Kennedy bloodline. It's Death. 13, I think. Next we have the Lee bloodline. Nine of Wands. Then the Onassis bloodline. 2 chalices or cups. The Rockefeller bloodline. King of Swords, I think? Yep, King of Swords. We have the Rothschild bloodline. Number 4, the Emperor for Rothschild's family bloodline. Then we have the Russell bloodline. Three of Wands. The Van Duyn bloodline. The Moon. And the Merovingian bloodline. Six of Chalices. Now we're going to get to that was underlying energies of each family. Now we're going to get to the heads of each family. The ones that actually have influence over the table, high table. What's going on with that? Only King of Chalices popped up. For cups. This is the Dark Grimoire deck. So first we have the Astro bloodline headline, or head of the table. Knave of Pentacles. Bundy bloodline. Who's at the head of the Bundy bloodline at the high table? Two of Swords. Who's at the Collins bloodline, head of the table at the high table? Five of Swords. Dealing with some demons there. They screwed over some people with that one. That was the Collins, huh? The DuPont bloodline. Who's at the head of the DuPont bloodline at the high table? Knave of Swords. Who's at the head of the Freeman bloodline at the high table? The Three of Swords. That unlocks the demons there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the Freeman bloodline. Who's at the head of the Kennedy bloodline at the high table? The Empress. Who's at the Lee, head of the Lee bloodline, family bloodline, at the high table? Four of Pentacles. Just chilling with his death. People watching over the Lee bloodline. Who's on the Onassis bloodline? Who's at the head of the Onassis bloodline at the high table? The Emperor. Who's at the Rockefeller head of the family at the high table? The Devil. That was the Rockefeller. We got three up there, so we got Rothschilds next. Who's at the head of Rothschilds at the high table? The Hanged Man. Who's at the Russell bloodline, head of the family at the high table? The Lovers. Who's at the Van Duyn bloodline, head of the family at the high table? The Sun. Who's at the Merovingian head of the family at the high table? Queen of Wands. Interesting. And this is all for the month of January through February 13th. I'm going to do this on the 13th of every month. Alright, so next we have the overlaying. How's the overlay of each family here? First we'll start with the Astor bloodline. Where's the overlay of the Astor bloodline family? The Seven of Cups. Epic. This is the Epic deck. The Epic Terror deck. So next, the Bundy bloodline. Where's the overlay of the Bundy bloodline? The Hierophant. What is the overlay of the Collins bloodline? The Two of Balls, they call it, is one Pentacles. What is... Didn't even ask a question, but we got the Hangman. What is the overlay of the DuPont bloodline? The Nine of Wands. What is the overlay of the Freeman bloodline? The Six of Swords. What is the overlay of the Kennedy bloodline? The Griffin of Wands, or Knight of Wands. What is the overlay of the Lee bloodline? The Lee bloodline. King of Cups, Dragon of Cups. The Onassis bloodline. What is the overlay of the Onassis bloodline? Five of Swords. The Rockefeller bloodline. What is the overlay of the Rockefeller bloodline?
What are you doing?
unicorn wands. I think this is like a page. Yeah, it's the page or knave wand for the Rockefeller overlay. The Rothschilds overlay. What's the Rothschilds overlay? Two of Cups. That was Rothschilds. What's the Russell's bloodline overlay over the bloodline? The Ten of Wands. What's the Van Duyn bloodlines overlay? The moon, I think? Yeah, it's the moon. The mirror, the woman trapped in the mirror. And finally, the Merovingian bloodline. What is the overlay of the Merovingian bloodline? The Three of Swords. So the first family bloodline, we have the Astral bloodline, and the underlying energy was the Ten of Pentacles. And the emblems of power. Kefri's scarab is placed on a wand and whip. Symbols of hereditary power over material life and the laws of man. Positive revenue due to one's own family. Inheritance, advantages obtained for others' merits. Sounds like royalty, but negative, game of chance, fatality, loss, theft. And then for the head person at the high table, or the head of the bloodline, we have the Knave of Pentacles. And then Pentacles in this dark Grimoire deck are shadows and represent matter and the element of the earth, corresponding to our own physical century of the body, its needs, and the material that surrounds it. Amidst the shadows grow attachments of men who identify themselves with their body and with the objects they possess. Knave, presage of the onset of a transformation, the secret learning of the hidden knowledge of the pyramids. So the royalty, sacred knowledge, shadows. And then for the overlay of the astral bloodline, we have the Seven of Chalices. Despite the number of chalices in their life, sometimes space creates a need for a new chalice, and tend to this desire. Spend time with it, examine it, determine the perfect chalice to fill the yearning. The Bundy bloodline is dealing with